Okay, so it's Mr.Gadget.com.au, and we are with Manny, and we're looking at the LG 3G tablet. I can't believe this. 3D, I beg your pardon. 3D. I only realised today, I knew you were doing a 3D phone today, but it's actually a 3D tablet as well. We'll get to that, but I thought Manny might give us the quick overview of this new device launched today as well.
Absolutely right. So basically it's LG's first 3D recording tablet pad, and what you've got in here is the platform it runs on is Android 3.0, which is Honeycomb. Okay. Now in terms of how that works, you've actually got the handset on different platforms, so you've got different screens you can go back and forth from on here, as you can see. Also, you've got the options to customize those screens to what you use, and you've also got in here the option by tapping the plus symbol, it gives you one view of all the screens. Okay, so you can say there's 5 screens on there. You've got your different categories which you can toggle back and forth from application shortcuts to wallpaper and more as well. And from there, you can actually add what you want to the desktop screen that you've selected on there, as you can see. So if I select Gmail, okay, automatically jump to there. If I select Gallery, it will jump to that screen as well. So it's quite easy and to use and customize and so on, which is perfect for the consumer. Going back out of that, you've actually got your main keys here. You've got your go back, house symbol to go back to the main screen, and this tab option here, which gives you a list view of what you've been up to, almost like a history log if you want, yeah? And it keeps it in obviously different categories, you can see, from 3D player, gallery, and obviously camcorder as well. So shortcuts to get back in where you want to go.
And Manny, while we're talking, there's a form factor question here. You can actually get your hand around the full width of that.
Absolutely, which is an absolute key point. If you compare that to the, obviously, brands in the market at the moment, it's a good handheld size, not too small, it's not too big, it's decent size to be carried around.
Now what about weight compared to some others out there?
630 grams in weight, so it's obviously a decent amount for weight-wise.
Now hang on a minute, if I've done the maths correctly, that's about 100 grams less than the iPad, is that right?
Possibly so, yeah.
Yeah, I got a feeling that's about right. So it's actually fairly light.
It's very light, and that's the sort of key aspect of it. So if you look at our display board, size without compromise, it's the biggest factor. You still can do a lot, but without compromising the size, which is a key point to it as well. Also at the back, if you look at the camera aspect, you've got 2 5-megapixel cameras side by side, as you can see, which creates a 3D element on the handset. So if you look on display there, you've got one rolling at the moment, recording live. As it's recording, they work side by side. You can put the polarized glasses on and then view via HDMI to a 3D TV, view the content back on the glass.
Am I right in saying then you're actually live recording 3D and displaying at the same time?
Right, when it records in 720, okay, it's recording obviously full HD and stuff on there as well. But you can record and you can save it and play back and stuff on there as well. You're absolutely right, yes.
Okay,
yeah, it's a good product. So yeah, strong product. Talked about the platform and so on. Also it's got NVIDIA Tegra 2 chipset. Have you heard of that before?
Right. I know it's powerful.
It's very, very powerful. Yeah, absolutely right. Which is basically got 2 dual-core processors that work in the product. Okay, 1 GHz processor which works in the product, which makes it quick for web browsing, searching videos, which is great for this multimedia device. It's not going to be slow. In terms of onboard memory, 32 gigabytes of onboard memory. So it's a sufficient amount to obviously use and put content and customize in there as well.
Yep.
So a strong product.
Any expansion?
You cannot expand the product. It's only part of a family at the moment. It's only the beginning, shall I say, of what's coming out. At the front, you've got 2 megapixel facing camera as well. Yeah, so a good product.
And we did a demonstration this morning. It didn't go according to plan, but it wasn't LG's fault. I think it had something to do with connectivity. But there was a demonstration of Google FaceTime or Google Talk, whatever they called it. I should be careful with words like that because that's someone else's proprietary name. But anyway, we'll move right along. And we saw that. So we saw the camera being used and so forth. Yeah.
Good. Excellent. Good. But yeah, no, that's the product in a nutshell. A good device. Some unique features on there, being obviously the 3D element, the NVIDIA Tegra 2 as well, and the good size and compromise aspect to the product.
Now I'm an iPhone guy. I don't know much about Honeycomb, but is there much that's been customized by LG to the Honeycomb OS?
A good question. I mean, we've started using the handsets or pads, should I say, ourselves. At the moment, there's not a lot that's been customized I've personally seen on here. But again, these are still the early samples of what's going to be released.
A lot of people don't like the customizations that happen by the suppliers anyway. So.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree with you in that aspect. I think people can, once they use this, they can pick it up and get to grips with it rather than think, oh, where do I go, what do I do? It's very sort of self-explanatory in terms of customization and navigating around the main menu as well. The other thing I'll say to you as well, you've also got the app section here. If you tap the apps category, you've got one big folder which has grouped everything you do on the handset. So all your apps you download, useful stuff, email and that kind of stuff, all in one big folder. You can toggle up and down and scroll across and so on. So it's very easy to use. That's the key point. So a good, strong product, good timing, and very unique features on there as well.
Excellent, Manny. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for your time.
Excellent.
Yeah?
All the best. I'll go and play with one of those now.
Good man.
Thank you.